हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय अनदर वीडियो ऑफ स्नोफ्लेक। आज के वीडियो में हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं रियल टाइम डाटा इंजेक्शन इन स्नोफ्लेक विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्नोपाइप। स्नोपाइप एक टूल है, एक यूटिलिटी है स्नोफ्लेक का, विच विल हेल्प यू इन डूइंग द रियल टाइम डाटा इंजेक्शन इन स्नोफ्लेक। अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें, मुझे काफ़ी मदद मिलती है। और वीडियो पसंद आए और वीडियो हेल्पफुल हो आपके लिए तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर जरूर करें। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। तो रियल टाइम डाटा इंजेक्शन इन स्नोफ्लेक होता क्या है? रियल टाइम कहने का मतलब कि जब ज़्यादा डाटा पॉपुलेट होता है या जब डाटा फॉर्म होता है इन ए पर्टिकुलर कंटेनर, इन ए पर्टिकुलर वेयर हाउस, तो सेम टाइम में डाटा शुड बी इंजेस्टेड इनटू द स्नोफ्लेक टेबल। सेम टाइम में डाटा शुड come into the snowflake tables. For example, there is an S3 bucket, Amazon AWS S3 bucket है। उसमें डाटा जैसे आती है, मतलब कि फॉर एग्जांपल देयर आर डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम्स विच विल बी क्रिएटिंग द डाटा, और देयर विल मल्टीपल सोर्स विच विल बी क्रिएटिंग द डाटा एंड पुटिंग द डाटा इनसाइड Amazon S3 बकेट। अब बकेट में जब डाटा आ रही है तो जैसे डाटा आ रही है उसी समय कोई नोटिफिकेशन सर्विस चले, कुछ ऐसा इंटेलिजेंस सर्विस चले जो ये समझ जाए जिससे स्नोफ्लेक की डाटा पहुंच गया स्नो S3 बकेट में। Now the data has to be pulled to the Snowflake table. सो दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड रियल टाइम डाटा इंजेक्शन इन स्नोफ्लेक। तो एक छोटा सा यूज केस मैं बता देता हूँ। इसका जनरली यूज केस क्या होता है, इसका यूज केस मल्टीपल होता है। मैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में काफ़ी डिटेल में इसका डाटा पाइपलाइन यूज केस ही बताऊंगा, लेकिन अभी के लिए मैं ये बता देना चाहता हूँ इसका यूज केस जनरली इस तरह से होती है। सो जस्ट फॉर द एक्सप्लेनेशन पर्पस आई एम जस्ट पुटिंग अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ बॉक्स हियर। दिस इज नॉट द एक्चुअल डाटा पाइपलाइन हाउ वी क्रिएट इन स्नोफ्लेक, स्नो पाइप और AWS pipeline. So actual real case scenario we'll discuss in the next video with a proper data pipeline, how the data will flow. Right. So I'm just writing it here. It's a Snowflake database. There are multiple tables into it. Now my scenario is a very simple scenario to understand it. There are multiple source. कहने का मतलब ये सोर्स कोई पाइथन प्रोग्राम हो सकता है, ये सोर्स ऑरेकल हो सकता है, ये सोर्स टैगिंग POS टैगिंग सिस्टम हो सकता है। देर कैन ये सोर्स वॉइस भी हो सकता है, ये सोर्स फोन कॉल भी हो सकता है। देर कैन बी मल्टीपल सोर्स। दैट सोर्स इज पुटिंग द डाटा इनटू योर S3 बकेट। अब ये कैसे पुट हो रहा है, देर आर मल्टीपल प्रोसेस, उसके डिटेल में इस वीडियो में नहीं जाएंगे। अब जिसे S3 में जब डाटा पहुंचता है, एट द सेम टाइम दिस डाटा शुड गो इनटू द स्नोफ्लेक पाइपलाइन। यहाँ पे किसी भी तरह का मैनुअल इंटरवेंशन नहीं होना चाहिए। तो स्नो S3 बकेट में जैसे डाटा पहुंचता है उसी समय ये पाइपलाइन एक्टिवेट हो जाना चाहिए। दिस पाइपलाइन शुड बी एक्टिवेटेड टू पुट द डाटा और टू पुल द डाटा फ्रॉम S3 एंड पुट द डाटा इनटू स्नोफ्लेक। राइट, ए वेरी सिंपल सिनेरियो, काफ़ी सिंपल है, कोई ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं चाहिए इसको समझने के लिए। तो नाउ दिस इज क्लियर। सो हाउ वी डू इट इन आवर प्रैक्टिकल और हाउ वी डू इट इन आवर सिस्टम। राइट। तो ये मेरा स्नोफ्लेक का UI है एंड दिस इज माई AWS UI। अगर आप मेरे पहले या प्रीवियस वीडियो देखे हो तो आपको पता होगा कि ये सब फ्री वर्जन कैसे बनाया गया है। इसके रिगार्डिंग ये वीडियो मेरे पुराने किसी वीडियो में है, आप चेक कर सकते हैं। प्लस स्नोफ्लेक के अगर आपको प्रीवियस वीडियो चाहिए, प्रीवियस टॉपिक्स चाहिए, तो आप स्नोफ्लेक प्लेलिस्ट में देख सकते हैं। आई थिंक देर आर अराउंड 10 वीडियोज़ इन द स्नोफ्लेक प्लेलिस्ट अभी के लिए। ये और भी नंबर्स बढ़ेंगे जैसे जैसे टॉपिक के लिए हम लोग प्रोग्रेस करेंगे। सो बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग इनटू द स्नो पाइप, मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ कि मेरे डाटाबेस क्या है, स्कीमा क्या है। सो दिस इज माई डाटाबेस MyDB जो मैंने बनाया था पुराने सेशन में। दिस इज द माई स्कीमा। देर इज अ टेबल्स, वी आर गोइंग टू वर्क ऑन टेस्ट डाटा टेबल। दिस टेबल हैज 2 columns, name and address. I'm keeping it very simple because the whole purpose of the video is to show how the snow pipe works. So you can replicate the same scenario with the large number of data. That's depend on how you simulate it, but the whole purpose will be solved here. So this is the test data, that table which contains 2 column. There are stages. So I have created multiple stages. In my case, I'm going to use this stage. So how the stages are created, what are different types of stages, all the practical application of the stages, you can view it, you can go through it in my previous video of the same Snowflake playlist. Then we have the file format. I have created a file format, but I'm not going to use this file format. We'll be using by default CSV file format. I have created a pipe that I'll show how I have created a pipe. So this is all is what needed in this session. Plus there is an S3 bucket first 0202, and there is an S3 bucket. I know this is a weird kind of name, but this was I used for the testing purpose. So now there is nothing in the bucket. I'll just first show you what my target table is. This one. So I'll again truncate it. There is no data anyway in this. So I'll just select and see if there any data. There is no data in this. So what we are going to do, so we are going to first create this table. This table is already created anyway. We're trying to list this external stage. Any data is present in the external stage or not. So there is no data present in the external stage. So I'll create a pipe. So the syntax for creating a pipe is very simple. The create and replace pipe is the keyword. You have to give the fully qualified name of that place. Like my DB and schema, I'm giving the fully qualified name because there I have not selected a database from here. Right. So this fully qualified name I have given, and my pipe name, I have given my pipe. You can give any pipe. Auto ingest equal to true. As so this is a copy command. This is a copy command used to pull the data from the external stage to the table in Snowflake. Now this command will run inside this pipe, my pipe. Also, how you see this command. So this is a copy command. This I will run. So this will create your stage. So when you go, this is create your pipe. So when you go into the pipes, you will see my pipe is created. Right. You can click on it to see the details. You can click on it to see the definition also. Right. So this Snowflake UI is very good. You will get everything here, and the best part is this UI is not hosted in your any of the local system or any of the installation. So this is really fast based on the API things concept, and the same concept in which AWS cloud is based on the API things. So we'll describe this pipe first and see the details. So when you see the description of this pipe, when it is created, what is the name of the pipe, on which database and schema it is, what is the functionality inside this pipe. So the functionality inside this pipe is copy command, and what is the copy command? You can get it from here. Who is the owner, and what is the notification channel? So this is a pipe. That means someone has to notify this pipe that you have to run this copy command. So this is the notification channel. I'll later in this video we'll come to know that where we have to use this, and these are the other different kind of properties. Fine. Now if you want to see what is the status of this, so first I'll just configure the pipe, then we'll see that what is the status of this. You can check it from this command. So now I'm going into the S3, and before that I'll just copy this notification channel. Okay, let me confirm this is the same channel. I'll click on this. Okay, so I'll just copy this one. I'll keep it somewhere here. I'll just keep it here, the notification channel. Now I'll go to S3 bucket. So this is my bucket, and I'll go inside the properties. So inside the properties, you will find one notification thing. Let me check where it is. Event notifications. I have already created an event called ABC. So I'll click on this and go into the edit part. You will see just you have to give first the prefix. Prefix means what is the bucket path. So my bucket path is first 0202 and till what directory. You can skip this directory. You can give the star also, but I have given the exact directory. The suffix means which kind of file. For example, in this bucket, you can have .csv file, .json file, or .parquet file. Any kind of file can be there. So which kind of file you want to specify. If you don't want to have any special condition, you can just leave it blank. It will pick any all the files. But for example, there are 3 JSON file and 2 CSV file, and you want only the JSON file. You have to specify the suffix .json, right? Now you have to select this option, all object create event. This means that whenever you are doing the put, any put is happening on this S3, post is happening on this S3, copy is happening on this S3, multi-part upload is happening in this S3, like how it happens in the big data Parquet format or in any of the big data solution. There is a multi-part upload. So anything which is happening inside this will be taken care, like it will be considered as a part of the event. We'll go down and then we'll see there is a destination. Means this S3 notification, when it will get triggered, so to what queue it should trigger, or to what lambda function it will create, or to what SNS topic it will trigger. So in our case we are using a snow pipe, and in this snow pipe we have a notification channel. This is a queue, SQS queue. So we have selected SQS queue, and you can manually enter it here. So I'll, for the confirmation, what I'll do, I'll just copy it again and I'll paste it, and I'll just save the changes. Okay, so now my pipe has been created. Now we don't have a data in the table. In the bucket also we don't have a data. So I'll just copy one data, upload one data here. So I'll copy test.csv. There's a 2 column into it. I'll just upload this. Okay. Now we'll wait for at least 10-20 seconds, and then we can see that this data will be uploaded into the table. So this will show you the exact data. We'll wait for 10 seconds. So now we'll see the data. So this must be copied. If you want to see the status also, you can run this command, select system pipe status and the pipe name. When you run it, you can actually see that which of the file has been copied or has been pulled. So this is showing test.csv, last ingestion file path. So in the S3 bucket, you can see that test.csv has uploaded. So you can check it from here that which file has been ingested in the last run. So this is the test.csv. So when you see the status in this, that means it is almost 100% sure that your data will be there in this table. So we'll select it, the data from this table, and you will see that 2 records or 2 rows has been ingested into the Snowflake with the help of SnowPipe. Now don't go into the data formatting. You can do it, you can simulate this scenario. Now in case you don't see the in the demo version of this AWS, I have seen that there has been some problem in the Snowflake side also in the free version. So in that case, if you don't see the data getting reflected into your particular table, then you can refresh, or you can refresh the pipe. So how to refresh the pipe? The command is alter pipe and the pipe name and refresh. For the demo purpose, you can use it if you don't see the data getting populated into the table. And in this, when you run this command, like if I run this command, I'll see that which file it has sent. If I put another file in this S3 bucket, for example, I'll put another file, upload, add files, test1.csv. Data is same in both. Okay, now you see I have 2 files. Fine. Now if I run this alter pipe name and refresh, you will see that it has sent this file. Now it has been received by the Snowpipe or not. You can check this status here. Run this command, go to this. You will see that last ingestion path is still test.csv. That means the new file has not been picked right now. So you can check the status from here after a few seconds, and this will get reflected, and automatically the data will get, once the data is this information is reflected here properly, then the data will be surely be in your table. Okay, now we see that both the we got the extra records. So now if you refresh this status, you will see this one, test bracket 1.csv is here. Fine. So this way you can debug also. If you are not getting the data into your pipe, you can use this one, this command. In the production or in the industry, you don't need to run all this command, this auto refresh and all thing. You have to just do the snow pipe, and if the data is not getting reflected into the table, you need to open the case, you need to open the ticket, you need to talk to the admin, your admin team, and that it will get resolved. It's a in the industry or in the production, I have never seen this, like your data will not get populated into the. So this is all about SnowPipe. There are multiple complicated use case for the SnowPipe, which we can discuss in the next video. And if you have any doubt in the SnowPipe, anything in the Snowflake till the topic which we have discussed in this playlist, please post the comment. You can also mail me. I will come up with the solution. तो फिर मिलेंगे नई वीडियो के साथ नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. अगर आप मेरे चैनल में नए हैं तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए इस चैनल को, और अपने उन दोस्तों तक जरूर शेयर करें जो डाटा इंजीनियरिंग पाथ में मूव करना चाहते हैं या जिनको स्नोफ्लेक का नॉलेज चाहिए. तब तक के लिए बाय, टेक केयर एंड हैप्पी लर्निंग.